Hey, good day folks, this is John Mendoza from C Magazine and Wheel to Wheel. Today we're testing out the 450 NK by CFMOTO.
The 450 NK is powered by a parallel twin engine equipped with a 270-degree crankshaft, and it delivers a charismatic V-twin-like power with 47 horsepower at 9,500 RPM and 29 pound-feet of torque at 7,600 RPM. It is equipped with a 5-inch full TFT dash, traction control, ABS, Bluetooth connectivity, and USB charging. The brakes are handled by a J1 caliper paired to a 320mm rotor up front and a 220mm rotor paired to a Hangte caliper at the rear. Now it's time for a quick sound check. During its launch, we were able to ride the 450 NK to Subic Bay through NLEX and Esitex. Of course, I had to put it through the proper paces and stretch its legs as much as it would allow. I was handed a newly activated unit with less than 100 kilometers on the clock. Needless to say, I was to be the guy to break it in. To test durability and reliability, as soon as I passed the Balintawak toll gate, my hand had the throttle pinned all the way to the stop. I plowed through all 6 gears beyond the red line and was soon cruising at speeds above 180 kilometers per hour and maintaining it as long as traffic allowed. At speeds above 170 kilometers per hour, I felt the front end get light and become more and more sensitive to rider inputs. Even the slightest movement was enough to make the front twitch a little. It's nothing to worry about really if you know what you're doing. It's a really light bike without any sort of wind protection, so twitchiness can be expected. The power delivery is quite smooth and linear. It pulls over the red line, which makes it a hoot to ride. The spread of power on the rev range is very usable at various situations. The engine exudes character, making it feel like a miniature version of certain Italian motorcycles. It makes you want to keep twisting the throttle grip and eggs you on abusing it. The transmission is buttery smooth, allowing you to do clutchless shifting up and down the gears. I had the 450 NK for about a month. I used it as my primary mountain pass weapon, pitting it against the best bikes the world has to offer. I was riding with Ducati Panigales, Aprilia Tumonos, Yamaha MT-10 SPs, and other leader bikes. Up and down the mountain, I was neck and neck with all of them, and even passing most. Of course, the 450 NK has its limitations. It's only about 1/4 of the power of those bikes, and those bikes would catch me on the straights. But on the corners, the 450 NK performed very well, allowing me to get close or even past those bikes. The suspension, though non-adjustable, is firm enough to handle high-speed corners, but can be a bit harsh in the bumpy bits. I would replace the rear shock and have the front fork tuned for better damping. The CST tires are very grippy on dry roads, but may not be ideal for heavy rain situations. 450 NK is very accessible to vertically challenged riders with a 795mm seat height and a narrow seat. Its lightweight and short reach to the ground make this bike very easy to handle even for new riders. With a suggested retail price of 262,800 pesos, you get a naughty, very willing and capable bike that stands above its competition. The fun factor alone is worth twice the price tag. For a more comprehensive review of the CFMOTO 450 NK, please check out the December to January issue of C Magazine.
Okay, so that's all folks. Thanks very much for watching and see you on the next ride.